everybody, I'm nastymold. In this video we are going to get all of the seasonal candle bundles. We're also going to do the daily quests, get information on today's shard event, and find today's treasure candles. We do have 4 of these seasonal candle bundles to find. That's what we're grabbing first. Our first 2 are up in the social space of the Daylight Prairie, and the rest are all below. And they are really easy to find today. We have one in front of that first cave, and then one right by the exit here going to the Prairie Village. Super bright because I have this light here. Let me grab it. Finding all 4 of these little seasonal candle bundles will give us 1 seasonal candle when we forge. Now let's get started on today's daily quests. To relive a spirit's memories, we first must relive any spirit at all in the Daylight Prairie. It doesn't have to specifically be this one. We then have to light them, watch their cutscene, and collect their emote. The green light is a bit tricky to find. It can be found in the Prairie Bird's Nest area, which is the rightmost area when you go down that cloud tunnel. The only thing is it will be flying in the air for quite a while and it will be unreachable. So I'm going to stay here. This is where it will eventually fall. If we look up, you can see some mantas carrying a dim green light. They're going to go around a few times, usually about, I think it's 4 or 5 times in a circle. And then eventually they will drop it, and it should slowly fall in this area. To ride a manta in the Daylight Prairie, all we have to do is find one and climb aboard. The easiest one, in my opinion, can be found in the Prairie Village. That's the place with the 3 bell towers. All we have to do is light each bell tower, and these mantas will be summoned. You can also do it in the Sanctuary Island if you have a couple mantas flying around. All you have to do is jump on their backs, like so. To meditate at Prairie's Koi Pond, all we have to do is fly up to the very top of the temple. You can also take a manta if it's hard for you to fly up, which it might be for some people. And the meditation spot can be found just on the right hand side of the little bridge. For meditation, all we have to do is sit down. It will give us a prompt and we just have to write an answer and we are done. For today's treasure candles in the Valley of Triumph, we have our first one here in the social space. Our next one can be found just below on this little bridge here. Our third is in the Citadel area right here on this little arch. And our fourth and final one can be found on the left side of the Coliseum ice rink here. Today's shard event is a red shard, and it drops in the Valley of Triumph. We can find this one by heading into the Village of Dreams through this little doorway here, and then heading up to the Hermit Valley. So today's shard is quite far. You might actually benefit from going into the wind paths and taking the shortcut to the Hermit Valley from there, but I like flying through the Village of Dreams. So for those that don't know how to get here, we're just going to go up and all the way up the hill. You can take the gondola if you find that easier, but I like to just fly up into the clouds and then let them recharge me and keep flying. Again, if you don't have a lot of flight, if you're a newer player, you could just take the gondola up the mountain. So we're going to go all the way up. Oh yes, and the shard times I'll put on the screen now. These are the times the shard will fall, and they are in PDT or PST time. If you want to convert it into your own time zone, you can do so by using the link I have in my description. We have a time zone converter linked, and the time zones are also down there. Now we have to light this to get our second gondola going. However, if you're a really good flyer, you can just fly all the way up. I kind of struggle, so I light this one usually. And up we go! Woo! So now we are in the Hermit Valley, and the shards will fall somewhere around this little cave in the middle. I think they're usually right behind or kind of on the right side. And yeah, we will get ascended candles from this one. It might be a pretty difficult shard event today. Unfortunately, I don't have a recording of it. But yeah, good luck today. Get some ascended candles and get another winged light from a memory. And that is all of today's daily changes in the Daylight Prairie. Thank you so much as always for watching, you guys. I hope you found this helpful. I hope you enjoyed. And I will, of course, see you in the next video. Bye bye.